Hello and welcome. Yeah, we're still vertical since no one's raised objections. I spent so much time doing free battles, I forgot what I was aiming to do main story-wise. Oh, looks like we're just killing time. I think they're awesome, Desson. Proud for you that you can do pixel art, and yeah, I like them. If you're looking for critique specifically, heck, let's get them on here. So I think Squid Girl is fine as is. Obviously there's a limit to definition because it's pixel art, but you can tell most of the details. Crusader, though, the head looks a bit too off to the left side. Like, it seems like the center of the torso follows here. As you can see, we don't quite line up with the center of the head. Now, if it was turned to the side, I mean, you'd be able to see more of the side or back of the head. And if he's just doing the whole thing where he just shifts his head to the side because our necks can do that, it's not well conveyed as it currently is. Otherwise, you've got a nice perspective on the shield, especially with the shading. A decently shaped axe with a spike. Hold up. Oh yeah, I see that. Honestly, that's got a bit too much detail. My eyes didn't immediately make out what the heck that was. Like, I can see the mantle, I can see the cross on the tabard, and the greaves and the shield. The shield, honestly, is the most impressive part to me, because you use the shading here to really convey depth. And the angle. Yeah, the pauldron, I can't say I noticed it. Yeah, those things are hard to distinguish. Wait, mail? I don't recall a mail as a weapon type. I mean, I don't doubt you. I know there are many neat names for things. Let me just look that up quickly. Comes up with the anime character first if you just search up mail. Okay. It thinks I mean mall. Alright, looking up a mail quickly is going to be quite difficult. Oh, you meant mall. That was a typo then. Also, hi Alex, and hi Alyssa. Wait, has username cut? Oh, I have not noticed. I think maybe because I'm in dark mode? I don't know. A mall? Yeah, I totally know what you mean, but like, yeah, that's still... Huh. Yeah, video games tend to classify that more on the Warhammer or Warpick side. But I can take that as a mall, because I know historically they were much looser in definitions. It's just video games have to be rigid. End up accidentally misclassifying stuff. Like, a good example is greaves. So greaves are actually the things that protect your shins. That's what here on the lower leg is. But we often call the thing that protects the thighs, which is actually called the cuis. We tend to call those greaves in video games. Thanks, Oblivion. Yeah, video games have made me plenty aware of what malls are in general. And I did play Mordhau. doesn't make me a historical buff, that just means I have an idea of what goes on with weapons. Yeah, the bigger ones are what you see more often in video games as mauls. If they get smaller to the point of being one-handed, they're usually called warhammers. At least within gaming nomenclature. You know, like a dagger, if I recall correctly, could be anywhere from, you know, like what we call a knife, or like a little kitchen knife. That could be a, you could call that a dagger. It could go all the way up to like a foot in length. That's still technically a dagger. They never had a set length for how long a dagger should be, so it's a pretty wide range. But video games have to make them all the set length, because that's just coding. Just think it'd be cool if you could have a little shine for the eyes. A little bit of light reflecting off the eyes to see there. Unrealistic, yes, but it would make it cooler. However, I already see that T-visor is 1 pixel wide, so I doubt you can fit that. And yeah, as far as this goes, I can see you going with the shape now. But because it's lightly colored for the head, it looks like you mean an axe blade rather than a bludgeoning tool. Okay, horse. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. Historically, with those, there weren't strict definitions, and then we made them for classification purposes. Alright. I think that's in the right spot. Yeah, about in the right spot. Okay. That awesome art's away. Now, I still haven't fully given up going to GBA development, but I know I brick-walled a bit on sprites. Mostly just getting sprite sheets to work. And then thinking, okay, I need some sprite sheets that actually do what I want to do, and I don't know how to do sprite artwork. But that was back then. Now, and it's been an emotional baggage stopping me. To get real for a sec, when I started to really dive into GBA development is also the time that I got, like, severely depressed, so even though I still find GBA development really cool, trying to actually seriously dive into it myself just kind of brings up the emotional baggage I had back then. Even though it wasn't the cause of it, it's just because of the timing. I have to get over that first before I can really ask for sprite sheets. Now then, who are we talking to? Not literally who are we talking to, we have to kill time until the main story happens, and I forget who I wanted to talk to. Oh, never mind, Ronaldo's going to die. Okay, let's handle that.
The TV tower's frozen.
It's so cold here. Does that mean Spica's appeared in Nagoya too?
Protect the tower at all costs, men. Don't let Spica get any closer.
Not that late, sir. We just started the first event. You missed us talk about Decim's pixel art.
Hey, did they say Spica? Yeah.
Hey, it's Ronnie.
It's a monster!
Everyone, clear the area. I'll handle this.
Hey, is that Spica?
Oh, hey, it has after images.
This doesn't look good.
If we lose the TV tower, we're finished. We must stop Spica at all costs.
Ah. Yeah.
Hey, get a hold of yourself. Come on. These wounds. He's gonna need immediate medical attention. I'll handle this. You guys, fall back.
Ronaldo, no! You don't stand a chance!
Damn it!
No! The Gyps agents!
Oh, two of them.
Another one. And demons. We need to get these civilians to safety first. Let's move.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he properly retreats. Cool.
Hey, wait a sec! Ronaldo!
And there he goes. Well, at least he didn't charge in on his own. Right, new problem. How to deal with Spica.
Looks like Spike is after the tower, just like when it attacked the Sutenkaku.
Alright.
Guys, I don't think the tower can take a direct hit from that thing. We have to stop it.
I could place two people in there to block it directly, or I could just send everybody to intercept. You can still bring up the not to engage order. No. We
Yeah.
have to fight.
Miss Miyako told us not to fight it, but we have to protect the tower.
Alright. Don't see any kind of, what's the term, SD cards. Skill track? Nothing. Okay. Just to give you a brief rundown. This last time, I was like, we have like 4 demons. And they're level 20-ish, and the enemies are getting close to level 30. And we have hardly any Maka. I'm gonna grind stuff over the past week, because I can't advance the story. And to get enough Maka to have 8 decent demons? Well, I think our levels speak for themselves. In an effort to make it not brutally hard, I think I removed all difficulty. Alright. But Spica does get adaptive immunity, so we're gonna have to check. It's Reflect. I was hoping it'd be Null, but no, it's Reflect. Can't use Fizz on it at all. Or Almighty, because we already used Almighty damage. That's a good point. Oh, really? Don't pull up. That's an interesting fun fact. SD cards? Alright, so... I mean, I can't show you because there's one on the map, but particularly in free battles, and I think actually exclusively in free battles, I don't know why I'm checking in a story battle. In some part of the map, there will be an item that if you get next to it and retrieve it, you'll get some valuables, whether that be Maka or a skill unlock or... yeah, mostly skill unlocks. There'll be a gold dot on the map on the top screen. Now then... I am pure Fizz, and we can't use Fizz or Almighty damage. We've already killed it with that. Which means 2 of our squads are plumb out of luck. Actually, 3 of them if I leave it as is. Well, I could swap out Chungo for, I guess, Joe. We have another caster on hand. Alright, so we'll have Fire Ice on Irie and then Elect Force on Joe. So what to throw into the third slots? I know. Anti-most. Where is that? There we go. And, yeah, Prayer. It's already on my group. In which case, Mediorahan. So for Joe, I mean, I guess Reharm. The stuff's there, and, yeah, because it's been a week, it's outside my working memory. I don't think I can effectively recap you. Okay, Kenjo... Alright, cool. We'll do this stuff. So, Lek Amp... Alright, 325 MP. Okay, that should be decent enough. Especially the Recar, we're not going to be using that much. Shadow. Now then... Black Dance and Force Dance. Okay, that should do. Yeah, I still don't have Fumi on Otome. Oh, right. I mean, what I can recap you on right now is that this is today's enemy. Spica, of which there are 5 of them, and we've killed 2 copies. And a thing you'll notice is that every time we kill one, it gains immunity to that attack type. So we killed the first one with Almighty damage, and now it's immune to Almighty damage. And then the second one we killed with Fizz because I wasn't being too careful. And yeah, now it's Reflect Fizz. Tomorrow's enemy, all I know is the name. Arcturus. I probably should... Okay. I basically need to get Joe and Irie onto each Spica because they have the elemental dances. In which case, I and Io will be on Demon Mop-Up. Alright, so if we go with here, that should be fine-ish. That'll allow Irie to teleport 5 and then get her move. So for Joe, I'll have him move over that side. There we go. Yeah, that's true, so we can't just multi-strike it. Hey there, Manko. Yeah, the thing is, Pure Fizz is quite strong in this game, but it's still not ideal for either arc. Because especially towards the end of the Septentrion arc, you have a lot of Fizz Repel enemies. But in the Triangulum arc, like, right away you have Fizz Drain bosses. Which Pierce can bypass, but now we're on the second boss and it's Fizz Repel. But yeah, still good for the Mooks. Still good for some stuff, but you really do have to adapt. Now then, thankfully I have flight, so I'm not too set back by a warp step. Help out Joe's half the battlefield. Congratulations, Mako. That's true. Actually, given there's 5 of them, and there's technically 7 attack elements, yeah, it is because of my choices. So there's, just to be clear, there's Fizz, Fire, Ice, Electric, Force, Curse, and Almighty damage types. Curse is really rare and only does percentage based on current HP, so it's very extremely rarely lethal. It can cut down their health, but it's not going to kill them. Almighty damage is, you need high stats for that to be at all useful. Oh, you missed that. I can't show you because we can't look at the... Yeah, like the Demon Dance is, I think, the strongest curse skill. It does 25% of their current HP per hit. So unless it rounds to 0, it's not lethal. Multi-strike, on the other hand. Alright, Alex. It was brief, but nice seeing you. Alright, I still have to answer the level gap thing. But I will answer your question as well, Manko. So, the Triangle... So to answer your question, sorry, you know we started out at level 20, and we were getting barely any Maka for stuff. Like, we could have gone things a normal route of using the auction house and fusing stuff. But no, we have a compendium. I want to summon my old demons. Well, in order to farm out enough Maka to get 8 of my old demons back, we have reached this level. Trust me, they'd be 5 to 10 levels higher than us at this point if I didn't want to farm out a full squad. Oh, that is a good question, Manko. And just for further reference on my answer to your question, Sora, we were grinding on level 23 to 28 demons in free battle, and I am now level 95. That's how little Maka we got. That is the cop-out answer, but the reason why it's a good question to me is I actually like both. And I'm not sure I've ever quite decided which one I like more. Because you can tell... As far as the everything goes boom stuff, yeah, I don't particularly care. If it makes the numbers go up, then it's good stuff. But if we're talking intermediate things like starting whatnot, I think I prefer the one hit that does 100 versus the 100 hits that do 1. Yeah, the Death by 1,000 cut strategy is a nice thing to see. Yeah, for me, so I like seeing Basically, I just like seeing the big number, whether that be a big amount of numbers, as with 100 hits a second type stuff, or if it's just the big number by itself, like doing a shit ton of damage per hit. And I've seen 4-digit damage. Remember, HP caps at 999. You can deal 5-digit damage per hit in this game. It's all about offense. Yeah, I know in EO4 actually is one of the examples I was going to put out for the 1,000 cuts versus decisive blow. Is my endgame like 100% insta kill all the bosses party. I had 3 Imperials as the front line. It was 3 Imperials, an Arcanist, and a Medic. Which meant Drive Blades. Which meant big ass damage. Just a single hit. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think I do prefer the single big hit. Largely because I can actually have a very good feeling of how much I hit, how hard I hit. If it's a lot of hits, then it gets hard to tell exactly how much of an impact I had on each individual hit, but on the other hand, it's also just really cool to see you pull off a rapid combo in a game that's generally not too high in attack speed. It's definitely enjoyable. But not quite as satisfying as just laying down one smack and seeing it deals 982 damage. Oh, what do you know? They're weak to the stuff Joey has. Except Joey's not gonna get to go because... multi-strike. Oh, free command. That's one of the things I wanted. Oh yeah. I forgot to mention this. Obviously I need to get the Maka out for the compendium summons, but I can make Lucifer now. I have the demons to make Lucifer. I just gotta fuse Metatron for my current stock, and then I just need to fuse Metatron and Loki to make Lucifer. And we'll have actually Satan on the party. But I've been holding off because I want to have good skills for actually Satan. For that, we're going to need some good sets like Free Command. Oh, it's going straight for Irene. Kinda thought I tried to blitz it straight for the tower, but okay. For this, as far as I'm aware, the Triangulum arc is 3 days, so I'm guessing there's going to be a 4th day for fighting whatever the hell's behind the Triangulum. So I guess we're halfway. To be precise, on my first playthrough in the Septentrion arc, I unlocked Satan in the Cathedral of Shadows, but it's level 99, so I couldn't fuse for Satan. But now that I've got the NG Plus benefits, there's no fuse level limit, so I just need the demons to fuse for Satan. And I need Metatron and Loki, and I got Loki, and I can fuse for Metatron. So I can technically make Satan right now. I'm referring to the same being. Alright, let's fire dance. Oh, you can't do anything with the demons, that's right. It's Fizz and Almighty Resistance. Oh. Hell. Good thing you got Meteorahan. $2,107. Reminder that the HP cap is 999. Yeah, it's specifically Lucifer, I believe. You can go check the cathedral after this. Alright, so now it's Reflect Fire. But Joey has no fire attacks. Actually, True Fan. Yeah, we can't True Phantasm anybody. Fine. Ah, you're binding, but you don't have Evil Bind yet. So... this isn't a problem. Irie might actually get both of them. Shit, Irie's getting both of them. Oh, it's null. Okay. One Spica left.
We beat it. How the heck did we do that?
Trade secret.
Huh?
Yo? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Must be just my imagination. Now that's 4 Spicas down.
And we disobeyed Miyako's orders again.
4 times.
Who gives a damn? If we hadn't trashed him, the TV tower would be toast by now.
Maybe she'll be all, "Oh, Daichi, thank you. You're so handsome and talented and awesome." Yeah, then she'll be all over me.
Daichi, what's wrong? Your face looks all weird.
That's the face of a boyhood crush, Jungo. I'm sure you'll understand one day.
But why does it look so weird?
What's up, Io? Is something wrong? Are you jealous that Daichi's always swooning over Miyako?
Huh?
Is that true? Oh, Io, I didn't know you felt that way about me.
No, not at all. I'm not concerned about Daichi at all.
My heart rent from chest by a single phrase.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Didn't know you could be so ruthless, Io. So what's really the matter then?
I just remembered something strange. Earlier on, his body flickered.
What?
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
It's probably nothing at all. Just my imagination.
Hey, were you the ones that killed that monster?
Oh, good. You're back.
Huh? It's you.
What are you talking about?
You're...
Same thing happened to Jingo.
What's the big idea, you perv?
Ugh, that's gotta hurt. Hey, you alright?
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad to see you.
Okay, not quite the response I was expecting.
Did you hit him too hard? Maybe you broke him.
Far from it. This is the best I've felt all day.
What?
I'm sorry. I bet this seems crazy to you. See, I had this horrible nightmare. You all were there. People who looked like you, I mean. And we were fighting this dreadful monster.
Arcturus was its
In the
name.
end, that monster killed me. In the dream, you all, or the people who looked like you were all precious friends to me. I'm sorry, it's just, you guys look exactly like my friends in that dream.
We had the same dream, Ronaldo.
How do you know my name? Who are all of you?
Oh, come on. Just hurry up and remember already.
What on earth are you talking about? Fought together? What? Huh. What's this? These memories?
And this is why we're in the vertical format. Triangulum Arc makes use of the top screen a lot more often than Septentrion.
It's you!
It's been a while for sure.
It feels like forever. It's really good to see you all. But why is this happening all over again? It's just like the previous world. Is it Polaris again this time? Psyduke said that if we defeated Polaris, humanity would be safe from invasion.
Yeah, unfortunately we're still floundering with all that ourselves. Speaking of old Angie, we haven't seen him or the Chief. Any ideas?
Angie? Oh, Anguished One. You mean Psyduke.
Yep, Angie. That's what I said.
Oh, God.
I haven't seen Hotsuin or Psyduke either. Has something happened to them?
You haven't seen him either, huh? Well,
And of course, the magical narrative device of, we explain all of this outside of the script.
So you're telling me that Hotsuin isn't leading Gyps anymore? What's going on?
well, technically there is still a Chief Hotsuin. It's just not Yamato. It's a girl named Miyako-chan.
Can't we just call them by their first names? It'd be less confusing.
I suppose so. It'll be strange to call him Yamato.
You'll get used to it, buddy. Anyways, back on topic. The lack of Yamato isn't the only thing worrying me. There's still that weird dream we all had. You saw it too, right, Ronnie? The one where we all get killed by that Arcturus?
Don't touch me, I'm Angie.
I did. Who would have thought this many people could share a dream? I wonder if there's some meaning to it.
Well, my protagonist senses are telling me that wasn't a dream, but rather a recursion.
Psyduke may have known more, but apparently he is missing as well.
There's gotta be a reason he's leaving Nicaea completely unattended, too.
We can't let these demons run wild. The Force is up to its neck in reports about them.
Hey, Ronaldo, you're still a cop in this world?
That's right. Gyps is handling the demons in the Triangulum attacks. But those of us on the Force are overseeing the citizens' evacuation and stopping them from killing each other. Do you think we can trust this Miyako Hotsuin? From what you've told me, I'm not so sure. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I think you guys should stay cautious around her.
I mean, she is a little mysterious, but I also have a feeling it's a red herring. We'll find out.
I'm sorry, but I still have some duties to take care of on the Force. I wish I could help you more. Maybe later.
I guess that's life when you wear a badge.
Officer Kuriki, they're calling us in.
Understood. I need to get back to work. I'll see you all later.
Ronaldo's a busy man. Yeah, cops got a lot on their plate. Anyway, looks like we found everyone we knew how to find. So, now what?
We should probably head back to Gyp's.
And hopefully meet Fumi and Otame, because we were promised to get them today.
We did smash up a whole bunch of Spicas. We should report that to Miyako.
Yeah, I need electric force or curse damage now.
Off to Gyp's we go.
Yeah, firefighting. I can't see a stat block. So yeah, we just got 9,000 Maka off of that fight, and just to give you perspective, so these are demons we used to have, level 24, 25, 28, 25, 28, and 19. As you can see, it's like, what, about 6? Yeah, 6. And we were around 30 at the time, so they're already very underleveled. Since the 5 level difference in this game is huge. So yes, I decided let's summon up our old pals, and summoning up enough of our old pals... I don't think we need our old pals anymore. That's basically what went down over the past week. Oh yes, and whether it's Satan or actually Lucifer. It's Lucifer. So again, for Lucifer we need a level 74 Divine and Loki. And level 74 Divine is Metatron, whom we confuse with a bunch of what we have in stock. So yes, I can technically get actually Satan right now. Oh, I can use a lot of different... Seems they all use Garuda though. Well, almost all. Guess it's a question of what skills I want to give him. Obviously multi-strike. Multi-strike, Pierce. He doesn't need an anti, although he could make use of a reflect. Assassinate or Holy Strike? And Prayer? Or maybe I give him... Wait, he has 516 MP and max HP. Okay, so multi-strike, Holy Dance, or Drain. No, just Holy Dance. We don't need Drain with Blood Treaty. And... Assassinate? I'm not quite sure what the third skill should be. Maybe a heal skill. In which case we then want Pierce. And, I mean, I guess we could throw down Fizzamp, and then the only passive that can boost almighty damage is Dual Shadow, but I don't think that's an option. No, wait, I think Loki has Dual Shadow. Yeah, he does. So yeah, we can get Holy Dance, we can get Mega... Still don't think Megiddo Lounge is that great of a skill, despite it being so high tier. I think Holy Dance is better. Alright, so we don't need to get Holy Dance, we don't need to get... Wait, what else don't we need to get? Yeah, we don't need to get Dual Shadow, or a healing skill technically. I mean, Prayer would be nice, but we got Mediarahan, that's just as good. And Holy Dance, so we just need... From Metatron. Yeah, Prayer, Pierce. Oh, we could pass on Victory Cry, that's true. Multi-strike. I still don't know what... Oh, wait, right. Healing skill, so yeah, prayer, multi-strike. Pierce... Fizamp? Maybe Fizamp. Yeah, that's basically that. There were other demons. I do tend to forget after I sleep. If I sleep after theater crafting in this game, I tend to forget all the demons I was considering. There were... obviously there's quite a few. Level cap is removed, so... we have everything at our disposal. Okay, not everything. There's still some hidden demons. Apparently there's more than one level 99 demon, and I don't know what else to go from there. Ever. Where was it? Yeah, level 99 Fallen. And we don't have a Fallen. Level 99. We just have a Tyrant. So maybe that is actually Satan. You want. So true. So true. All you need is Hypno. Anyhow, yeah, Jungo doesn't start out as a Vitality build, though, surprisingly. Wait, hold on, I got a picture of it because it's just that surprising. Okay, you touched up the Crusader a bit, Dessum, and that was like 40 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm not great about checking Discord messages during stream. Sorry about that. I don't know, I think it still could be moved over by like a pixel, but you'd know best. A pixel over to the right might be too far. But still doesn't quite feel centered where it is. Where was that Junko picture? There's a Junko picture. Yeah, so this is Junko at level 31. That's where we left off on Sunday. As you can see, 27 strength, 8 vitality. So he's very much a strength build. But apparently after he maxes out strength, everything goes into vitality. That's 2 40s. You know, I'm starting to think maybe what makes the head not feel that centered is the cross necklace. Is that... Okay, I'm gonna have to pull this over then. So a part of me feels like if you move this over, like, maybe... Honestly, I feel like it's half a pixel off from feeling centered, but that could just be me. Is this line here, which I think is the... I want to use the term tassel, but whatever the hell the string or rope or whatever white thread is here. Kinda... Because the head may actually be perfectly centered, but this gives it the impression of being like half a pixel to the left center, but still feels a little off. But it's definitely less off than before. And I feel like the more I look at it, the more centered it looks, but first impression was still it felt a slightly bit off. I'm just gonna leave Discord on top then. Over on my side monitor. So I guess I'll just leave Irie as the dual element dancer. So I was thinking of trying her out, because the problem with the dual element dancer is that I want 2 of them so we have all the elements covered. But EO is almighty. So I just decided, let's just make Irie do 3 elements, and then Spica happened. So back to dual elements. Honestly, it's kind of fine at this point. I'm not sure what level the final boss will be, but I doubt it's level 90. Okay, so who do you guys want to see? Alright. Because right now, I'm not overly concerned with getting their ranks up. Except for, I guess, Jungo. Because his death got retconned. And then there's Miyako, who's new. But she doesn't have an event, so I'm not quite sure who to pick right now. Actually, I should do some registers. I already registered, didn't I? I spent so long talking, I forgot we just came out of a combat encounter. Yeah, I'll have some water while you guys pick. You can see all the options up on the top screen, by the way. More specifically, all of the character options. Alright, nobody's got a pick? Then let me think through this. Yeah, let's talk with you. Alright. I can't help but be distracted by mechanical benefits. It's not just about who do I like, it's also who can I gain benefits from. Yeah, I'll go with you. You know what, we're not on main story, I'll bring it back to the normal big screen. Which means flip that top side, and there.
That's the sort of stuff you usually wear, huh? It's, predictable.
Really? I mean, I used to buy what everyone else did. All the new trendy stuff. Now I'm just picking what I actually like.
Well, that's better than going with the trends, but don't you think you're playing it just a little too safe? I think you should experiment more, take risks, try all sorts of new crazy stuff. I mean, you've got plenty to work with.
Plenty of what, Irie?
What? But how did this conversation even become about that? It's different. You've got such great legs and stuff too.
And according to that... Oh god, he's so insignificant I forgot his name. Kama. According to Kama, I've got a great belly button too. And I can mention that. I'm tempted to. If Sora were here, I think he'd say yes to this. Do it.
What? Oh, come on. My belly button's not the only cute thing about me, right? Whoa, wait a sec! Ew! Who does that? Just jumps out of nowhere and says pervy stuff?
Hi there. I was just talking with I about some girl stuff.
But she took it in stride before realizing.
Once we sort out this whole triangulum business, we should totally go shopping together.
And then sweep it
I
aside.
can't really talk about this sort of stuff with Hina, so this was really great.
Huh? You mean you don't talk about clothes with Hinako?
Well, she's not in high school, and it's a little tough to talk about clothes with Hina's fashion sense.
Yeah.
It's definitely unique, but it's super cute too. It suits her personality really well. Besides, she has such a great body. Oh, I know. What kind of clothes do you like on girls?
Huh. Hmm. Apparently, the left field option, apparently. School uniforms, skimpy outfits, or maid. I don't think we've had a maid character. Don't know what a maid outfit will look like. Yeah, let's go with it.
Maid outfits? Like with the apron and the frills and everything?
Ew! Pervert alert!
If you say so, I guess I could maybe... What's wrong?
We were talking about Hina's ridiculous clothes, and all of a sudden you went and asked him what he thought. Wow! Little Eo's become quite a fireball, hasn't she?
What? Wait, you got the wrong idea. I was just trying to get a general consensus.
Sherlock Hina must hear about this immediately.
Oh no.
Wait, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I said wait, please.
Alright, I am curious about those idle days. Hold on, is that a play on words? It's all about form, not function.
Hey, how are you? Okay, someone is definitely talking about me.
I think we know who. And we don't have... If she had a jacket, maybe you should wear some clothes. I'll go with jacket, though.
I'm not cold. Besides, I'm used to dressing like this.
Are you sure?
Plus, it looks nicer when I dance. I wear normal clothes when I'm not dancing, you know. Although, I'm always dancing, so I'm pretty much always dressed like this.
Yeah, I've noticed.
This look is pretty popular with the fans, too.
I've noticed, too. Oh, interesting.
You mean between me and I? That's a tougher question than you'd think. If it's by sheer volume of fan letters, then it would be me. Dancers stand out after all. However, if we went by the volume of words in those fan letters, definitely I. She's got a number of super intense fans.
That... Somehow I'm sorry.
Oh, funny story. There was this one kind of stalkery fan, right? So I picks up this vase and...
Yep.
Hinako!
Someone's got good hearing.
Well, speak of the Irie. Wait a second. How'd you get here so fast?
I got a strange feeling. I told you. That story is not allowed. Hina!
Really? Did you say that? Oh, then how about I tell you about the scarf hanging incident? So, this one time, how about no?
Group dismissed.
Shoo! Shoo! Ow! Don't pull! You're gonna pull my top right off! Okay, I got it! Looks like my pianist needs me for rehearsal. I'll tell you fun Irie stories next time.
There ain't gonna be a next time. Never ever.
We'll see about that. And I think Hinako did 3 in the Septentrion arc. Yeah, no benefit, because we already got the demon. I guess we can talk to Daichi?
What's up? Taking a break? Things are a lot more lively now that we got Jungo, Keita, and Joe back again. Huh? Hey, look at that.
Thank you, Shijima. Your help was really appreciated back there.
Oh, is he doing food delivery again? He got kidnapped the first 2 times he did this.
It's my pleasure. Just let me know if there's anything else I can do.
It's honestly kind of weird he got kidnapped the first 2 times he did it, like, in a row.
The world's gone to hell, but it's good to know there's some kids out there who still give a damn.
Aw, man, it was nothing. I don't deserve that much praise.
All right, I'll stop then. I'm going back to my squad now. Stay safe.
Oh, hey, will you look at that? It's my best bud, and Hinako, too. What's up, guys?
Oh, way to diss Hinako.
Check you out, Citizen Daichi. You've really matured. Come here, you deserve a head pat.
Hey, what's with all the affection, Hinako? Something's hitting me and... Oh.
Oh.
What are you talking about? Oh, is this about me helping out the SDF? I just figured I worked hard to get my driver's license. I should put it to use. So I've been helping transport some supplies. But hey, it's nothing compared to what you guys do.
What do you mean, you guys? You're part of us.
I'm just not that good a fighter. I just want to help however I can. I feel like a loser when I'm just hanging around doing nothing when I could be helping out.
Really, it's a sign of maturity.
You never cease to amaze me, Daichi.
Ow, that hurts, Hinako. Damn, you're strong. Ah.
He's nice. Oh, right, SDF. Well, I don't know, maybe.
Honestly, though, it's because of you that I started thinking this way, man.
I guess.
No, seriously. It's because you kept pushing me forward during the last ordeal. Especially when I was being a wuss. And that got me thinking. If I can help, then I should. I needed to stop running away from responsibility. That's why I'm always in your debt, man. Even still, sometimes I can't believe I did those things.
Exactly, what he said. No matter what anyone else says or does, you made the change on your own, Daichi.
Hinako. I think that just gave me another boost of confidence. Well, I'm off. I'm volunteering a few shifts at the shelter. I should get going. Time to do some good deeds. Oh, yeah!
Quite a change from the pervy Daichi we saw in the last few events. Oh, hello there, my anomaly. Alright, probably gonna have to change things back to vertical, because that seems like... There we go. Group returns to the Jib's Tokyo branch.
I wonder if Miss Miyako's in the command room.
Ah, you've returned.
Oh, Makoto, is Miss Miyako in the command room?
She's out seeing to some business right now. Is everything all right?
She's not here? We just wanted to report that we found everyone.
That's a relief. Good work, everyone.
Still no sign of Yamato or Psyduke, though. But while we were looking for them, we may have killed 4 Spicas.
Given we killed 80% of them, it's fine.
Yes, I've heard the reports.
Honestly, no, what's wrong?
Well, the chief gave you explicit orders to avoid contact with Spica.
We had to, or else. Will it still be considered disobeying orders?
Are you mad at us?
No. If it weren't for you, those towers would have been destroyed. I'd like nothing more than to praise you for a job well done. I doubt the chief will be angry, but I can't say for sure.
Aw, I'm sure she won't be. I mean, we rocked those things pretty good, right?
If I see an enemy, I beat it down. Just try and stop me.
Yeah, we did try and stop you. You almost killed yourself.
I suppose it'll be fine. The chief should return after 1300. Come back around then if you can. I must return to my duties, if you'll excuse me.
Hey there, Carl.
Well, if Miyako isn't here, I guess we don't need to be either, right? Why don't we all meet back here later?
I second that. Looks like I've got a date with the latest weekly shonen chump.
Whatever. Rather be alone anyways.
Looks like we all could use some R&R. I mean, Spica's dead. We deserve a break.
There's one more Spica, Daichi.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
You sure is 6 enough?
Thanks. There's something that's been bothering me. When we fought Spica, you looked a little strange. Maybe it was my imagination, but it's like you flickered or something. I could swear for a second I saw right through you.
You mean like something supernatural happened?
Maybe it's just me, but I'm worried. We don't know yet if that dream was some kind of prophecy or premonition, but still, you weren't there, and I'm just scared. What if something bad happens to you? Chip's medical staff have more experience with paranormal and spiritual things than we do. Maybe you should get checked out by Otome, just in case.
Don't like me.
That makes me feel a little better. Thanks. Make sure you go, okay? If everything's fine, then we don't need to worry, I guess. But what if it's not?
What if they can even detect what's happening?
I guess EO's right. You should get looked at. There's a chance Spica had some ability that's affecting you now. We really can't risk losing you, man.
No, this happened yesterday too. It's not just Spica.
Of course, maybe I'm just exhausted from everything we've been through. I should ask Otome for a checkup too. Last we heard, Otome was at the Osaka headquarters, right? Please, make sure you have her look at you.
Alright, no, he's the top screen there. Light of Fate, Trust and Will, Mood Maker. Alright, so there's... Actually, if they're satisfied Makoto, though, that's probably because we... Yeah. We found everyone. Let's go with Otome's examination. Which case... Back to the normal size. Oh, flip it. And... there.
Oh, hey there. What can I do for you?
There's something wrong with me. I have a rare unknown disease. I think it's more accurate to say there's a lack of existence going on, but... yeah, I feel like the first option is more accurate.
Oh dear. Well, that's no good. What's wrong? I see. Something strange about your body while you were fighting Spica. Io said she saw it? Sometimes the mind plays tricks on us during times of stress. But it wouldn't hurt to do a full checkup. All right then. Let's get those clothes off.
Everything?
Everything. Well, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. You're a big boy, aren't you? Come on, off with him. Oh, my. You're rather built, huh?
Level 95 does that to you. I've been played. I'm damaged goods now.
Oh, well, I certainly wouldn't mind taking you then. All right now, jokes aside. There doesn't appear to be anything wrong with you, physically or spiritually. I'll make sure to keep a close eye on your health then, just in case. That way, if it really is something serious, we can treat it right away. Don't mention it. It's my job, after all. And remember, we're all concerned for you, okay? We don't want anything to happen to you. I'll be here in Osaka all day if you need anything else.
Alright, now I believe Miyako should be around now. Yeah, do not engage strange memories. Anywhere on the map. Nope. Well, actually, we don't quite have a meeting with her, it's just that she'll be around after this point in time, so... let's check out Strange Memories, then. Actually, it says Strange... that might be top screen stuff. We find Joe, Daichi, Keita, and Jungo gathered together, deep in discussion.
That dream was just so strange.
Yeah, and pretty disturbing too. Oh, hey, we were just talking about the dream we all had. Oh, right, you didn't, huh? But still, I think you should be a part of talking about it. If we all brainstorm together, maybe we can figure something out.
It's very strange. Lots of people having the same dream. I wonder why we all had the same one. On top of that, we all got wrecked. Talk about a crappy dream.
Remember when I said it was Arcturus that killed me? It's one of the Triangulum, isn't it? Denebula, Spica, Arcturus.
2 down. 1 to go.
Denebula appeared yesterday. Today we had Spica show up. That means Arcturus is coming tomorrow.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, if they show up in order and all. Looking into the future and watching people die. Yeah, it is starting to sound like those videos.
Joe, if that is true, it isn't funny. But Hinako pointed something out earlier. We can't be sure it's a glimpse of the future. There's so much that doesn't match up with reality. For starters, Yamato was in it.
Yamato really isn't in this world, is he? And yet, he was definitely in the dream with us. What the heck is that supposed to mean?
No idea. We don't even know why Yamato's not in this world.
And I can't just state the obvious.
Yeah, you're right. Damn. Every time we try to reason it out, we get further away. We don't even know what that dream was. But still, we all had the same dream. Maybe it's some new demon toying with us.
We do know it isn't just a regular dream, I think. But we don't know why we all have the same one.
I wish we had a little more to work with. Seriously, anything.
If someone knew or any other details. Yeah, any other details you can remember?
I've been trying all day to remember anything new.
know that, Sora, but it is possible, and in fact, that is some of the dialogue options we've had. Some of the choices were, are you just Yamato reincarnated as a girl, and are you Yamato in drag?
But I can't even remember the events leading up to it all. Just the moment where I got killed.
Why don't we try asking someone else? Someone new. We haven't heard from Makoto, Fumi, or Otome yet, right?
You're right. Those three must have had the dream. Maybe they saw something we didn't.
Yep. I'm pretty sure everybody saw this dream except you. Sorry, kid. Let's go chat with the ladies about this. Wait a sec. You guys haven't even seen Fumi yet, have you?
That means Fumi probably doesn't remember us from the previous world.
And I have to meet her for that, well, change.
We're gonna have to get her those then. They seem important. Although Makoto and Otome already have their memories back. We could just ask them right now.
Let's go find Fumi first.
Excellent. Then let's... So yeah, where is Fumi anyways?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We tried to see her yesterday, but Miyako-chan said she was super busy, so we couldn't.
Well, looks like it's time to talk to Makoto and Otome then.
Aw.
This sounds like a job for you guys.
Of course, Joe.
Go forth, young lads, and be fruitful. Find out things and report back. Anything new we learn about that dream could give us an advantage in the fight tomorrow. Who knows? We can't be sure if the dream is anything like the looks into the future we got from the death videos.
Yeah, those last two options are literally the same thing, worded differently.
But there's a pretty good chance it does have something to do with Arcturus. Who's gonna be showing up? Tomorrow.
Thank you, girl. You're a nice fellow.
I don't want people to die, like in the dream. If there is something we can learn, and it can help us defeat Arcturus, I want to learn it.
Right. No way in hell I'm letting that thing beat me.
Also, I haven't noticed you streaming lately, Carl. Anything stopping you from doing that, or... Yeah, I guess it is close to Thanksgiving. Plus, you might be busy with school. Now then, do we do not engage, or do we go for shared nightmare? Yeah, I'm not sure if I ever noticed the false decision moments in the first game, largely because I didn't deviate too much from my dialogue options. Been a bit more playful in 2, though. Like, I want to do not engage, but since this popped up at the same time, I feel like I should follow this quest thread. You know? New gen of chocolate.
Looks like the number of casualties just keeps growing.
The demons keep increasing and the void is spreading faster than in the previous world.
Oh, hi. Is something the matter? Do you need another checkup?
No. I can shout the dream, though. Yeah, when you give just the option of yes, no, and there's only really one valid option between the two. Yeah, I can see. Alright, Sora, since you said it in time.
Okay, there's no need to yell. We're right here. Wait a minute. Dream? You don't mean a dream where we were all killed, do you?
What? You had that dream too?
Yes, I did. Wait, we were all together and then that monster killed us, didn't it?
No one's brought it up at all to them?
I just remember being on the ground, dying. Hinako and Kato were already gone. The only thing I remember for sure was the name of the beast that killed us all. I wasn't able to get a good look at it, though.
That's the same dream I had. Everybody was scattered around, lying there, so still. Then I went still too. The moment I passed, the dream ended. I didn't see what Arcturus looked like either. That's the member of the Triangulum meant to appear tomorrow, isn't it? Arcturus.
So is Arcturus really fast, or did it just erase some memories? Or did it do long-range bombardment? It could have done long-range bombardment. Or maybe it's invisible. I don't know, I'm just spitballing why they don't see him.
Is that true? What is this dream? What could it mean? This is beyond strange. How could all of us have had the same dream? We're fighting Arcturus and falling, and we wake at the moment of our death. This is wrong. An ill omen.
There's no way this could be a coincidence, but if it's not, then why? Why did we share it? What does it mean?
I mean, these are both kind of the same thing, but different implications, and may as well just stick with the death video thing, even though I think it's not quite right.
Yes, perhaps. Only instead of seeing everyone else's death, we see our own. If it really is a vision of the future, of our deaths, then it's certainly similar to the death videos. Uncomfortably similar. And if it is indeed prophetic, does that mean we'll all be killed by Arcturus tomorrow?
Wait. There are far too many disparities for this to be a vision of the future.
Yamato, Psyduck, I wasn't there.
In the dream, he isn't here with us, but the chief is. I mean, sorry, just saying the chief is pretty confusing in this world. In the dream, Chief Yamato Hotsuin was with us.
Still on top of your form, Alyssa.
Such a mouthful. Can we just say Chief Yamato and Chief Miyako?
Chief Yamato? No. It would be disrespectful to address the chief in such a casual manner.
If you can't use Chief Miyako and Chief Yamato, let's use something else.
I wouldn't dare to address the chief in such a personal way. I suppose, in a situation where they must be differentiated, Chief Miyako and Chief Yamato will suffice. For now. In any case, the one leading Gyps in the dream was Chief Yamato, which is plainly not the case in this world. This world's Gyps is led by Chief Miyako.
It's a little strange to hear you talk about them so informally, Mako.
Damn it, Otome.
Otome?
Sorry. All that aside, you have a point. If Miyako wasn't the chief of Gyps in the dream, then it's doubtful this is a vision of the future. Stranger still, I can't imagine why you're the only one who didn't share the same dream. Although, if this is somehow akin to the death videos, maybe Psyduck would know more about it.
He did create Nicaea, after all. It's possible he could once again be a reliable source of information for us. Unfortunately, Gyps has found no trace of him, other than Psyduck. Well, Fumi might have some theories to share. Who knows, maybe she already has some information. Have you spoken to her yet?
Not yet.
Oh, then maybe you should try asking her. She should have completed her work at the Osaka headquarters and returned to Tokyo.
Oh, we finally have some vocational data.
Except, if you haven't seen her, does that mean she doesn't have her memories back? You should go see her and help to restore her memories.
I don't think we should treat this nightmare lightly. I hope Fumi knows something we don't.
Okay, so there's do not engage, there's hidden. Anything else? Yeah, nothing too much else. Minako's already been around for an hour. I'm not sure if we should delay this further. At the same time, I really want to pursue this one threat. She... I seem to have the protag privilege of just saying, "Remember!" and they remember, where everyone else just gets a look of confusion.
So Makoto and Otome had the dream too. I guess all of us really did see it.
The only one we haven't asked now is Fumi. They said she should be back at the Tokyo branch by now, yeah? I wonder where she is.
Probably hidden behind a staircase or something. Wait, staircase? No, bookcase. I have sliding bookcase doors here. I seen it.
Well, the branch is pretty big. Let's split up and try to find her.
Speak of the Fumi and she shall appear. Isn't that her?
Whoa, you're right. I don't think she saw us. Let's go after her.
No? We're gonna catch up in time. Nope.
I think Fumi went through these doors.
And we need ID.
Looks like we need a keycard to get in. So, what now?
Let's just try it with our demons. No, let's go get a keycard.
Easier said than done, my friend. Just where are we supposed to find a keycard?
I think I have an idea.
Is that idea Makoto?
I call it Operation Return of the Cardboard Box.
Oh. I am dubious of the success rate, but let's try it.
I'm getting a really bad feeling about this one.
Here are the parameters of the operation. We'll hide beneath these cardboard boxes and wait. Then a Gyps agent, unaware, opens the doors. And then, while the doors are open, we'll sneak in like we're just ordinary cardboard boxes.
No comment.
Yo, I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
Shh! Someone's coming! It's go time!
Huh? What's this cardboard box doing here?
I'm
Hey, that's Melogear, alright.
Wait, what? Oh man, she's really done it now.
Yo, are you okay?
Ow!
So, that went totally according to plan. What now?
Now's our chance.
Huh? Oh, right!
Keycard.
Guys, we got ourselves a key card. We can get inside now.
Let's hurry after Fumi then.
It opened! Great!
What it? You know what, let's try not to think about the guy on the ground back there.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, that's...
What the hell is this place? We came looking for Fumi, but
That's the nebula, isn't it?
who knew Gyps had a facility like this right beneath the...
Hey! Is that...
I have a feeling it's gonna use the top screen soon.
Look!
Alright. Why does it seem to... Kinda broke the cycle on. I have to click back on the screen when I reach the orientation right before this one. Was that broke on the latest update?
Yeah, it has to be. What's it doing here?
Sucker's not moving. Is it dead?
I'm not sure if the Triangulum are technically alive to begin with, but when we defeated it yesterday, it did stop moving, right?
Miyako captured it and took it away after we beat it. I had assumed Gyps was just going to get rid of Denebula later.
I think that's why Miyako doesn't want us to engage, because we're too effective.
What's it doing down here? Didn't they say one more attack would be powerful enough to destroy the Sky Tower? What if it starts moving again?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing you want to just leave around.
I was told to eliminate anybody who saw this. You just had to waltz down here and have a look around. Now I've got even more work to do. What a pain.
Fumi, wait! We're your friends!
Friends? Hey, wait a sec. You were in my... whatever.
That's a very Fumi response.
Orders are orders, right? Don't want to piss off the chief.
Wait, Fumi! It's us! Remember? Come on, talk to her! Make her snap out of it!
Hey, mad scientist girl.
Are you freaking kidding me right now? What are you doing, you idiot?
Did you call me a mad scientist? You have to be mad to devote your life to science. We're all mad. Wow, talk about deja vu. Have we had this conversation before? Huh?
Uh-huh, as I thought. Off-screen usage. There's the laptop throwing, too.
Oh. Uh-huh. How on earth did I forget?
Oh, thank goodness. She remembers us.
Wait a second. Now that I remember the previous world, this world is... Psyduke said we'd fix everything, but I think we're worse off now than before. Fascinating. Was it a miscalculation of the restoration point? Did he induce an error overwriting the historical data? So many cognitive dissonances. Did we solve mankind's dormant potential? Why is Gyp's infrastructure so divergent?
It's just like we were. She's confused now that she has her memories back.
So many hypotheses to verify. Where do I even begin? No, wait. First, you guys need to scram. I'd love a touching reunion scene, yada yada, but seriously, they can't find you here. I can't go with you now, but get moving. Come on, skedaddle.
Wait a minute, what is this place? Can we get an explanation here? Anything, really?
Later, Daichi.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
There's metal over there.
Oh, that thing. I'm only here to monitor Denebula's status. The chief hasn't told me why she's keeping it instead of destroying it, but she was very clear that no one can know about it. This thing's a touch dangerous.
Don't care. Let's just smash this thing now and be done with it.
Oh boy, Keita.
I'd prefer we didn't do that. Pretty sure that'd get pinned on me. And I'm sure she'd suspect you guys were involved too. It's just bad all around.
Miyako-chan is pretty scary when she gets mad.
Until we know why she's keeping Denebula here, let's not be too rash in our decisions. Now shoo! Get out before someone sees you. You'll get me in trouble if you stay any longer. Shoo!
Just get on with it, Daichi.
You shush! You're gonna wake him! Okay, just slide the card back in his pocket. Crap! He's waking up! Hey! Don't leave me!
My Who the hell put this box here?
So what the hell was that creepy lab all about? Why were they keeping Denebula down there?
Both could be accurate. I'm just gonna say research, though. We don't really know what.
I guess it's possible they were doing some kind of research.
But it's dangerous. What if it comes back to life?
Yeah, the artillery, the laser artillery was kind of separate from the body we captured, so I think I can see its application as a weapon.
That thing almost destroyed the Sky Tower yesterday. If it had, the void would have spread even farther by now.
Yeah, Denebula is strong. Too strong. If that thing wakes up and starts moving again, it'll be catastrophic. It could easily destroy the rest of the towers, and that'll be the end of Japan.
Oh, should we get to the worlds? I mean, I guess they're the same thing at this point with the void and all, but
Then I still think the solid plan is crushing it.
I'm just saying you're being a bit too American if you just think your country is all that's left of the world. Even if technically it's true in this case.
Want to go back and finish the job?
Hey, look, Fumi said even she doesn't know why they're keeping that thing in there. We might just make matters worse by acting hastily.
I wonder, why are they keeping it?
Maybe just ask that.
If we knew, we wouldn't be having this group panic attack. I mean, discussion.
Oh, which option to go with? I do personally believe in my protagonist armor. And I think we should just ask Miyako, but at the same time, you really weren't supposed to see that. Like, Fumi had orders to kill everyone who saw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too dangerous to ask right now.
Fumi said Miyako-chan would eliminate anyone who finds out. There's no way she'd tell us anything about it.
Looks like Gyps is planning something they don't want people to know about.
Again.
Yeah, I'm having serious doubts about whether we can trust this world's Gyps. We need to stay very cautious around them from now on.
You guys wonder if Makoto and Otome are in on this? Think they know anything?
Probs not.
We've been through so much with them. We should ask them about it. I think they'll be upfront with us. They were in Osaka earlier, right? Maybe we should head there.
We should talk to Fumi again, too. We need to ask her about the dream.
Definitely. We didn't have time to catch up with her back there. Looks like we've got some intel to gather.
Yeah.
Okay, I think at this point we should... hi, Fumi. But I think at this point we should go talk with Miyako. About Spica. Yeah, do not engage. What else even is there? Because it's getting a little bit late into the afternoon. Yeah, it's going to take at least an hour and a half to talk with everybody else. I'll post at 1600, which...
Miss Miyako should be back by now, right? We should report that we found everyone and defeated Spica.
I'm hoping the fact that we killed it will smooth everything over.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get the chance to ask about Denebula and that underground lab, too.
Oh, that actually comes up as a topic. I am now heavily encouraged to save scum and finish the other plot thread. Okay. Should I just load the save and finish the plot thread, take the extra hour and a half before we report, or should we just continue as we are. I'll toss this one up to y'all. Alright, continue it is. We lived with our mistakes.
But I don't think we were supposed to know about that.
Yeah, let's not ask her about that one. Worst case scenario, she tosses us in the slammer to rot. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh, yeah, I guess so. We should probably pretend nothing happened. Some things man is not meant to know. Well, let's go call the chief then. Miyako-chan, are you here?
That's one way to call.
Mr. Shijima, I believe I asked you not to call me that, repeatedly.
I'm sorry, Miyako-chan.
He's not gonna change. We've already mentioned this.
How may I help you?
We're here to play. Yeah, let's report the thing we first set out to do.
I see. That's good to hear. However, I also heard that, despite my orders, you engaged Spica in combat. I recall giving explicit instruction that you were to avoid it at all cost. I can't have you disobeying me. I'd appreciate it if you followed my orders from now on.
Hey, it showed up, so we kicked its butt. If we hadn't, things would have been a lot worse.
Come on, Miyako, we won anyway, so it's all good, right? No point crying over spilt Spica.
It is not your place to deal with the Triangulum. As Chief of Gyps, I am issuing you a direct order. From this moment on, you will leave all matters of the Triangulum to Gyps.
Yeah, isn't there one Spica left?
Surprising. I suppose you came to this conclusion through Spica's name? You managed to defeat 4, and we have already dealt with its final body.
It's either a capture or you actually haven't.
So, we defeated all of them?
Yes, we have successfully destroyed Spica, today's Triangulum.
I don't think it's... I think it's a capture, not a kill, and I think capture is kind of bad, because we were only able to end the Septentrion arc by killing all of them. Not... Well, actually, we had to hit the time limit. That's true.
Yes, I personally oversaw the disposal of Spica to ensure appropriate measures were taken.
Alright, that just kind of confirms further that it's captured, because she's the one who captured the Nebula, like, personally.
Now, let's waste no more time discussing what you did today. What's done is done. However, if you continue to disobey my orders, I will be forced to limit your freedoms. I hope that you will choose to heed my warnings. To think they would be the ones to defeat the Triangulum. Is this as Providence intended?
Am I just a mind reader now? Oh no, that's just a whisper. Just exit it down harder.
Man, I thought she'd be happy. She was pissed.
Yeah, I can't answer, Sora. It's my first time too.
Miyako-chan's eyes were like ice. She looked at me and I swear I got goosebumps all down my spine.
Even how you were talking about Miyako earlier, I think something else reacted. Such a weirdo.
Yeah, I might have discovered a new side of myself.
As I said.
Discovered? What do you mean?
Nothing, Io. Nothing.
Huh?
But yeah, why was Miyako-chan so mad? I mean, we defeated Spica, right?
Yamato wouldn't have been angry if we defeated a Septentrion.
That's a good point. Yamato actually enlisted our help to fight the Septentrions. I'm not sure I understand Miyako's reasoning.
I can't say what I'm actually thinking. So what's closest to that? I'm thinking he's capturing them for some other plot, and it might be a misguided attempt that's going to screw us all over. Or maybe not. Maybe it's how we get through this, since it failed on all the previous ones. Previous recursions, so...
It's possible. She's got a lot going on. Maybe she's just on edge.
I wouldn't want her job at a time like this. She must be really stressed out. More importantly, Miyako said she disposed of Spica.
Not killed, but disposed.
But she might be keeping it hidden somewhere like Denebula.
Hey, that's a good point. I wonder what she's planning to do with them.
I have no idea. That's not all either. We still have a big problem. We've already faced down 2 of the Triangulum. Tomorrow, Arcturus is gonna show up.
And either Arcturus is going to resonate with the other 2 and become super strong, or it's going to be weakened by the other 2. Or grasping at straws now.
Yeah, that creepy dream's been bothering me all day. Not to mention, we still need to find Yamato and Psyduke.
Yeah, I wonder if our problems with Spica are really over too.
Probably show up around 16:30 or 18:30. They tend to show up around evening. Oh, they use the term shuffles now instead of just leaves. Alright, any new events? Nope, okay. Okay, let's talk with Fumian. And no going back. Okay, let's get this back into the big screen. Alright then, Sora. See you tomorrow night. And you're only gonna miss 2 events at most. I doubt we're doing combat.
Oh, good timing. Since getting my memories back, I've got nothing but questions. Well, there's so much that doesn't make sense. Tell me everything you guys know. I see. So there's a lot of differences between this world and the last one. A new chief, the Triangulum, plus Psyduke hasn't checked in. I wonder what it all means. Psyduke overwrote the Akashic record to regress the timeline. Is this world what he had in mind? Or did something go wrong? This is certainly not the world he promised us. How curious.
Yeah, I can't help but think this is a continuation off of the quote-unquote true ending of the Septentrion arc. Which I don't think I quite got, but I got something close. I got Psyduke's ending. But I feel like I have to get everybody, and I mean everybody, to Fate Rank 5 to unlock the true ending. At least that's what the title list suggests.
What? Oh, that's fascinating. How'd you guess that? Don't tell me you decoded my brainwaves while I wasn't paying attention. Wait. That's stupid. If I didn't learn how, there's no way you did. So this dream, we all had it, huh? Well, that's probably no mere coincidence. Collective unconsciousness, maybe? The many worlds theory. No, we can't apply that without conducting clinical trials. Perhaps autosuggestion created a shared delusion of... No, there's too many coinciding points for that. A variation of the death video model? That doesn't reliably account for why you're the only one who didn't have the dream. We do not have enough information to construct a reasonable hypothesis.
I have another question.
Oh, is this about the underground lab we were keeping Denebula in? Like I said before, I'm not actually sure what Jip's intentions are. Only the Chief can tell us more. Chief Miyako, that is.
Just the morphogenetic feel. I wish I'd played Zero Escape. At least I think I've seen Zero Escape in a GameStop a long time ago. So I think I have a vague idea of what you're talking about. Either way, I should play Zero Escape.
Unfortunately, I don't have the same level of security clearance I had in the previous world's Jips. No one, to be honest. Only Chief Miyako has access to all the information. This world's Jips is far more secretive and controlling than the previous one.
Oh, which means far better. Oh, that implies Yamato is inept. Exactly the kind of person he hated.
I get the feeling Chief Miyako doesn't trust anyone. The old chief believed in a merit system. Those that were capable were granted power based on their abilities. That's why you guys had so much free reign before. But Chief Miyako is different. And I think it all stems from her inherent mistrust.
No, they're Steam re-releases. Shit for the first game, alright. Yeah, given the history of remasters, at least for Nintendium consoles, it seems like the later ones actually are good. They aren't just AAA cash grabs. They're legitly better versions. Case in point, we're playing the remaster of Devil Survivor 2.
Probably. She can't keep taking on all these responsibilities herself. You can't run an organization without relying on those around you. Whoops, I probably should watch what I say. That's grounds for punishment. Oh, almost forgot. There's supposedly another facility like this underneath the Sky Tower.
Oh boy.
I don't know all the details because even I'm not allowed there. We could try getting in if you want.
Yeah, let's go.
Roger that. I'll try to find the passcode to enter the Sky Tower. I'll let you know once I get it. I'll see you later then.
Okay, it wasn't just an hour and a half later, it was very a lot later. Succession? I'll talk with Fumi later, but for now we're going to handle secretive Jips and Miyako's intentions. Yeah, I think that's what. Yes, I do recall that being the genre or the gameplay style, so. I can't help but think that the cover I saw had a 999 in the title. Of course, the DS just did not have the memory capacity for voice acting of any decent quality. Which is a bit of a blessing in some games. Okay, yeah, I do remember seeing that on like a top shelf in GameStop towards the entrance. You have no idea what GameStop I'm talking about because you don't live where I live. And that GameStop is gone now. I used to frequent it after school. Because I took the train home, so I had time to kill. Alright, let's get Makoto and Otome's events out of the way and then I guess call it a night. Oh, I'm still curious about Succession.
Oh, hello. Did you meet with Fumi? How'd it go?
I know, right? It has created a problem, though. Well, so the problem it created is I don't have a driver's license. And why that's an issue is because getting to places that have work requires driving there because, yeah, it's not extensive public transit. However, the reason why I didn't need a driver's license at all is because literally it's like a 5-minute walk from my house to the train station and a 15-minute ride to a bigger town that has, a supermarket, gaming center, a few restaurants, the school, library, all like you can just walk to all of that from the train station. Maybe 20-minute walk at most or something. So like aside from like an actual high-paying job, everything I need is literally within walking distance thanks to public transit, or more precisely the train. So I really just didn't need a driver's license, but now, man, I just live so far away from where all of the cities that want software developers are in. Like, my word. But I do have an offer now, and it's going to be hybrid, so I don't actually need to bother people to drive me that often.
Denebula? What do you mean?
Yeah, it's great when you have public transit. I'll agree with that, and it's understandable why Daichi having a driver's license is also so significant, because public transit is really good and extant, as you put it, in Japan. You really don't need a driver's license to live in Japan. But you do in the US, because, well, I'd like to just use the usual explanation of capitalism, but it's not quite nuanced enough. More of a perversion of capitalism. Basically, the car makers amassed a lot of wealth because cars were pretty cool when they came out, and then they lobbied for more road building and they lobbied to prevent trains from being built. Basically, they did everything they could to make sure you needed cars for everything, just like every big industry in America. They cut out the competition, kicked the ladder. But yeah, in that respect, you do need a car to live in America. You're not really free, but I was lucky enough to have a train that connects me to not a major city, but a big enough town to have all the necessary facilities. That is true, actually. Like, the size of a state in the US is equivalent to the size of a country elsewhere in the world. What was the saying? It was. I can't quite cite where it came from because it was a meme, a repost of a meme that I saw ages ago. But it was in Europe, it's 15 minutes to the next country. In the US, it's 15 minutes to the next state. In Australia, it's 15 minutes to the end of the driveway. Yeah, that is the snag, connecting all the rural areas, because like you may like to think of, when you think of America, you tend to think of the East Coast and the West Coast with California and New York City. But that's just the coast. If you look in the middle, all the states in the middle, it's vast plains and nothing, and it's so rural, it actually receives third world aid. Like, things are so undeveloped and shitty in the middle of the US that the Red Cross, who only visits third world countries, visits central US to give medical relief. Like, there's a lot of farmland. Can't quite say there's nothing out there. We do need the farms, but man, it's just not developed out there. That's true too, Alyssa. We wouldn't have you without the middle. Which means you know the situation there better than I do. And yeah, from what you've... Actually, that reminds me, you're keeping up to date with the conversation right now. Are you, like, at a store or your mother's store right now? Because you're definitely not at your home. Your connection seems too good right now.
Denebola is being kept in a lab? I had no idea. I had no clue there even was a lab under the Tokyo branch.
Yeah, so where I'm getting the Red Cross visits the US to give third world healthcare relief, that came from, gosh, what was it? John Oliver's Last Week Tonight. Forget how many years ago, but he brought that up. Like, the Red Cross only gives relief aid to third world countries, and they give relief aid to the US, specifically central US. That's just how bad it is. Did you offer up your firstborn son? I'm not sure how you accomplished it either.
The chief did claim she was transferring Denebola to the Tokyo branch after the battle. But we were told they were going to dispose of it inside the branch, safely. Why would they keep it intact? That's far too dangerous. Did Fumi tell you that? It's likely above top secret. I'd wager only Fumi and a small handful of others know it all. Why doesn't the chief destroy it? What is she trying to accomplish? And why keep it a secret?
Okay, though, about the relative location on my end. And having a firstborn. Well, you see, that's why you don't have a firstborn. You've already sacrificed it. But Imagetown, like 15-minute train ride away from a big enough town to have all the vital facilities, well, I definitely don't live out in the middle of nowhere as much as you, and we definitely don't live out in the middle of nowhere as much as the places that receive Red Cross relief. But I can say that by train, I'm like 2.5 to 3 hours by train ride to the nearest major city. So I'm really far out from the job centers. But I'm not far out from getting daily necessities, so that's a thing. For reaching terms. I'm sure you'll hear from our lawyers.
Not one to mince words, are you? If that's true, I would be greatly saddened. However, we can't ignore the fact that one of the Triangulum is secretly being housed inside the branch. I'll see what I can find out under the radar.
I'm worried, but at the same time, we do need to find out.
Don't mention it. I too want to know the Chief's intentions. The Chief considers the survival of the human race to be our top priority, and I think she can be somewhat callous at times because of it. I hope she isn't losing her own humanity in the process. Well, I must be on my way. Please, you be careful too. You've learned something you were not meant to know. You might be in a very dangerous position right now.
Nothing new. Okay, and yeah, I still don't see Miyako on here. Alright, Secret of Gyps, and then we'll call it night. And I guess remind me to go with Fumi if I forget. Because, yeah, I'm not going to be grinding between now and tomorrow's stream, so I may forget about stuff. So I'm not thinking about Desu 2.
Oh, did you meet up with Fumi?
So, Nebula's stored in Gyp's lab.
What do you mean stored? Nebula's here? They're keeping Nebula underground? I can't believe it. I don't think there are many in Gyps who know what you now know. This bears some thought, though. What is Chief Miyako planning, I wonder? Does she not intend to destroy the Triangulum after all?
Is she looking for pets? I kind of doubt that. You know what? Yeah, sure.
You think Chief Miyako wants to keep them as pets? No. The Triangulum are far too dangerous, and they can't be tamed. Chief Miyako has a tendency to take a lot of burdens upon herself. Even more than Chief Yamato did. Like with Spica. She had no intention of letting you fight it. It's in her nature to be secretive, even from other members of Gyps. But it is all to protect humanity.
Yeah, I wonder that too. Because right now, my biggest hunch is she has some kind of information that's some kind of knowledge of how to utilize the Triangulum to humanity's advantage. Of course, don't know what or how, but I think that's why she's keeping them.
But if you ask me, the Triangulum are too big a threat. Too big a risk. I'll look into it. If it turns out to really be dangerous, we may have to stop her. Well, if I find out anything, I'll make sure to let you all know. It's my pleasure. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Oh, I rank 2. Yeah, that just leaves Succession. I really do just want to do Succession, though. But at the same time, I have to pee, and it's 22:08. Yeah, tomorrow night. I have a feeling even if I asked you, you'd say tomorrow. Still nothing to register. Now, just to give you an idea. Yeah, these are the prices I had to grind for. We're getting like 3 to 4k mock-up per fight. And you already know how it turned out. Well, at the very least, I have my decent build. I think I'll pump the rest of my levels into Vitality after Strength is 24. Because from what I skimmed over the skill list, no skill requires more than a 24 in any stat. And it's like extremely few. I think it's only one magic skill that requires a 24 in it. I think the highest strength skill is a 21. Where's a 22? Yeah, one of the two. Alright then. So that means we should end it. Or not. Watch the clip. So, thank you for watching. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have you well.